Okay, so here we have a pretty standard mid stalemate. We're one player down. The opposing team has top lane pushed, bot lane pushed, and they're just sort of crashing into mid where we are. This happens in a lot of games where no one's really accomplishing anything. We're just kind of poking back and forth in mid lane. So let's see what happens. We're going to fight over the minions. The minions are a kind of good way to slow down any sort of aggression because they block a lot of skill shots. A lot of teams will fight to clear the minions, and then there's that psychological advantage of having ability blockers as well as a bit more damage in your lane. So we're going to move ahead, and once we've cleared their minions, we're going to show quite a bit of aggression here. We're going to charge forward. Now, their team is kind of spread out here, and we're cutting off the Sona and the Tryndamere from the rest of their team, which is really good. So we're going to kind of force them down river here, and let's see what direction they take. So now if we look, we can see that their closest teammates are nowhere near being able to help these two. Now we're going to isolate this Sona, and the writing is pretty much on the wall. She has a speed boost, but she's not going to be able to get away from us. So the Zed is going to ult onto her, and because of the black shield, she's not going to be able to do anything even with her ult. She's going to go down. So now this is a pretty good fight for us because it kind of sets us up for Dragon. You can see it just spawning now. Position is going to be a really crucial thing for this dragon. You want to kind of force them off so that they aren't tempted to go for the steal. So I'm going to push pretty far up ahead here, which is quite dangerous because they can just jump on me, but none of them kind of wants to make the first move because of my Dark Binding. Dodging a few skill shots. Okay, so my Dark Binding goes out, hits the Urgot, takes quite a bit of damage, and that's going to give the Tryndamere a little bit of bravery to step up because he knows that CC is down, but he sees that the dragon is low. They must have it warded. It looks like we've missed a smite here, but it should go down before he can get in there, and dragon does go down. Okay, so my team all backs off towards river and middle, and that should be my cue to GTFO, but let's see what happens. Oh, I take a couple steps towards them, and that looks like it's going to be the end of me. But before I go out, I'm going to Dark Binding, Ultimate, and do I get it off? I get the Zhonya's off. Stun 2, 1 Zhonya's, 1 gets out of range. And my team has flanked around finally from river, and they are cleaning up the Corki. We have a cat that's pretty healthy, and a Tryndamere who has ulted and thinks that he's a little bit safe in the bush over there. He steps out to dodge my binding, but it gets him anyways. Now a fight that seemed pretty innocuous has turned into a huge advantage with Dragon and almost an ace.